If I want to be invigorated, inspired, be energized for this year, there's no better place to be.
You know, every year, Ryan, we come through to this day, and every year we see our crop of speakers to use for the year. It's always exciting, always interesting, and there's always new talent on the floor.
The beauty of working through a bureau such as USB is that you get to see the new work and the new presentations and enlightenments that come from the speakers.
I think they're the experts. You know, you have an idea in your head, but in terms of capacity and pulling that together to go through an agency, they can connect you with the right people and bring your conference to life.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to USB's Showcase for 2018. My name is Cyrus Rogers. You look fantastic. Give yourselves a round of applause, please.
I spent 10 years working all over Africa for large digital businesses making billions of dollars. But when I worked with people in Africa, we suck at building businesses for the digital age.
We are living our grandparents' worst nightmare. We tap a few times on a piece of glass and what we want comes to us. And we pay for these goods and services in money we earned in jobs that didn't exist 5 years ago and which we qualified for through micro-learning and free MOOCs. And these new skills and knowledge enabled us to reinvent the wheel because we wanted a smoother ride on the moon.
And what we can see from all of this is that there's no consensus on the exact number and timing of the disruption of work, but there is absolute consensus on the fact that work is going to change fundamentally.
What do you think we can do to stand out? What one quick win would you advise?
Focus on the opportunities where you can add most value, where people want to do business with you and are willing to pay a premium and appreciate the services you provide.
The amount of money and time and effort it takes to put together a conference is absolutely huge, and we're trying to help you maximize value from it. Most of the speakers in the stable will run a team thinking intervention.
So what we're going to do now is that you're all in your conversational groups with one of our key speakers, and you're going to be having a conversation around some of their content. And I really encourage you to just enjoy it. This is the opportunity for your voice to be heard. This conversation is all about you.
I've seen from interventions that I've worked with clients, the managing director, the marketing director, the HR director, taking copious notes, using the value of what we've learned inside their event and really delivering better value to the management of the organization, as well as the delegates themselves feeling energized and feeling a part of something.
Homeless, moonlight sleeping on the midnight.
The pressure is always on USB to innovate, to do new things, to take the industry further, to play our part in disrupting and innovating within the industry.
And we said maybe there's a wonderful idea where we can help you to typecast a speaker for your conference. And that's going to be one of the initiatives. Yes, you can look at their CV and their video clips, but this is one of the ways in which we can then utilize this framework to typecast the speaker for your event to help you reach these objectives and ensure that there's a connection between the speaker and the underlying outcomes. And that's the first promise we're going to make, allowing you to find the right speaker faster.
Our second promise is to optimize the booking process for you. What this means is that when you go onto the platform, you'll be able to see the speaker's calendar availability as well as align any budget constraints you may have. And that's not all. You'll be able to book the speaker in real time, online, immediately.
How is what USB does impact the eventing industry, and how does that help what you do?
Well, I guess it makes my job easier in that I can give them a brief on what I'm looking for, what kind of topics we want to cover, and they're very, very good at coming back with speakers that talk to the topics that we need and we want to cover. So it helps me in narrowing down speakers and kind of choosing the best speaker for what we're looking for.
You know, these characters of mine, Mzilikazi, Kruger, Rhodes, Smuts, Mandela, they don't come out well in the end, not all of them at least. Their opinions were in fact draped in the coat of their fathers.
I am because you are. It is the concept of Ubuntu. It's the reason I've been able to propel my career in such a short time. It was being able to bring my most authentic self to truly connect with another human being.
Now at 50 and fabulous, if I say so myself, I know that life isn't short. Life is too long to live with regrets. So for those of you who are under 40, don't worry, you'll get to our level of fabulousness soon.
I love to watch a Mercury just walking along by themselves, and they'll just be in their own world, and then they'll see someone's looking at them. How you doing? How you doing? Fantastic to meet you. I'm talking to you. I'm looking at your name badge. You're not a target client for me. It's been absolutely wonderful.
Petrol prices just reached 20 Rand a litre. How fascinating. Yes, you get to work tomorrow, you find out you've been retrenched. How fascinating. Yes, you get home tonight, you find out your partner left you for someone else. How fascinating. No, but some of you look too excited.
And you've seen some examples of conference TV outside, on-stage interviews. How can we do this differently?
We have Business Conference TV, which is basically bringing the Uzi team to your event, filming it from beginning to end, interviewing your CEO, the speakers, and your delegates, and giving you this video clip that you can share with others in the office as a reinforcing message, as well as a reminder of what happened on the day.
And the last part is that we take it beyond the conference, and on your tables you will see a masterclass booklet. And this is the start of us taking the incredible wisdom on the stage into your organization.
And I think what I enjoyed most was to see the alchemy of our speakers that's available out there. So you really can get somebody that will come and speak specifically to something in your business. I think what's also great is it's not always just business focused. Life experiences, and bringing somebody in that can really speak to that, where people can find a connection.
The single biggest lesson I learned in prison was true forgiveness.
So the message is, yes, here's a high performer, I burnt out, these are the lessons that I learnt, and this is how we can do it today in our disruptive world without having to kill ourselves in the process.
Oh, we've absolutely loved it. It's been a very inspiring morning. You know, because everyone gave us a very short demonstration, we really got an essence and something very powerful in such a short space of time.